Nurses. Each and every Australia state and territory wants nurses because there is a huge shortage for nurses in Australia. That's why if you are a nurse or planning to study nursing in Australia, then watch this video till the end because I have covered everything about nurses, including skill assessment, visa option, permanent residency pathway, their salary package and much more. Even if you have got any question, feel free to comment down below. You can send me an email, WhatsApp me, because I'll be there to help you. So without wasting much time, let's jump on it. Now, first thing first, is there actually shortage of nurses in Australia? Simple answer is yes, but don't just rely on my words, because in this video I'll show you official data. So basically I'm talking about Jobs and Skill Australia, which is the Australian government body which release reports on skilled occupation, industry and much more. So we are checking Jobs and Skill Australia website. As you can see, they have listed down all the occupation approx 916 skilled occupation, but in this video we are just talking about registered nurses. As you can see in their data, overall Australia has shortage. These are all states of Australia: New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, Western Australia, Tasmania, Northern Territory, ACT. As you can see, if you're talking about registered nurse aged care department, yes, there are shortages in all these states. If we are talking about registered nurse in child and family health, yes, there are shortages. As you can see, it's all shortages. It's regional shortages in mental health, pediatric department and all. Now I hope you believe that yes, there are shortages of nurses in Australia. Now the next question is whether it's worth moving to Australia. What is the salary package? How much they earn? Again, I'll show you the official data. We'll see Jobs and Skill Australia again, because as I said, they release all the data, income level and everything. So again, we'll check about nurse in this video. As you can see, they have mentioned their salary ranges as well. Like if you look at nurse educator and researchers, you can see the median weekly earning is 2,203 Australian dollar. For nurse managers, it's median weekly earning. I'm not talking about monthly or annually, it's weekly earning 2,608. Like for example, if we convert 2,600 Australian dollar into INR, let's see what's the current rate is. 2,600, so it's somewhere around 1,56,678 Indian rupees weekly. Well, yeah, that's a really good salary package for nurses. As I said, they really earn good amount of money. Yeah. Okay, now you must have believed that yes, there are shortages of nurses and they earn good amount of money in Australia. Now the next question is, what are the visa options? Like how would you migrate to Australia? Again, I'll show you the official data, list of visa options for nurses. So here I'm talking about Australia ME Home Affairs website, which has released the visa options available for all the occupations. So obviously we'll stick to our nurses occupation. Now we will look for the visa option. For example, again, it has covered visa option for enrolled nurses, nurse manager. Like for example, if we just pick one, let's suppose we'll pick the registered nurse aged care. So these are all the visa options available for the nurses. We are talking about first 189 skilled independent visa, which is a point tested visa, which is again a permanent residency pathway. Another one is skilled nominated visa, which is a state nomination, which is again a permanent residency visa. Now we are talking about training visa, 485 temporary graduate visa, which you apply once you finish your studies, your bachelor's or master's. And then we are talking about, let's say, 491 visa, which is skilled work regional visa, which is a provisional visa which will lead to permanent residency pathway. That will be 191. And then it does include the skills in demand visa, which is again employer sponsored visa. There's 186 employer nomination scheme, which is again a PR visa under employer sponsored visa. So again, as you can see, it has covered all the visa, including employer sponsorship, direct permanent residency, provisional pathway, temporary graduate visa, like everything. So there are so many visa options for nurses to migrate to Australia. Okay, now I guess we know that yes, there are shortages, these are good salary packages, there are visa options available for nurses. Now we want to know the ground reality, whether nurses are actually getting permanent residency in Australia or not. So here is another proof. I have created this spreadsheet. So basically it includes the latest 189 invitation round, and again, as you can see, if we again just look for the nurses in this section, you can see that nurses have got invitation in just 75 points, which is again, it's a very low score, because usually the starting point is 65 points and you are getting 189 invitation direct permanent residency at just 75 points. Not just this, I have listed down the previous rounds of 189 invitation so that you can check the trend of this occupation. As you can see, in the last invitation round on 13th of November, and then previously 21st of August, 7th of November, 5th of September. And now if we just look for the nurse occupation, then you can see it was earlier 80 points, and then we have here at 75 points, and then previously we have 75 to 80 points. So which gives you an idea that there is a trend of getting invitation for nurses in between 70 to 80 points, which is again really low score, which is again one of the best occupation to get the Australia permanent residency. Not only subclass 189, even state nomination, subclass 190, subclass 491, they have very good chances for nurses, because as I said earlier, all the states and territory want nurses. Now here comes the important part, skill assessment. So if you want to get employer sponsor visa or want to apply Australia permanent residency, then you must have skill assessment for nurses. I'll just quickly go through with the process. So basically, first you need to register under APRA. So as you can see, APRA is the body, is the official body that keeps registration for all the health practitioner, which included nursing as well. And then once you get the registration, then you will submit your skill assessment to Australia Nursing and Midwifery Council. So basically this is the official skill assessment body that looks after the skilled migration skill assessment. Now I'll just quickly go through with this step. So as I said, you first need to register with APRA registration, and then you'll go to the NMAX skill assessment. Now for that, you need to provide documentations like your nursing qualification, your APRA registration proof, your English test scores, your work experience, and once you provide everything, then you will get the positive skill assessment. And once you get the positive skill assessment, then you would be able to register, provide your expression of interest for subclass 189, 190, 491. So basically then you will be eligible to apply for any Australia permanent residency visa. So this is it. I hope now you must have understood that nursing is one of the best occupation for Australia permanent residency, because yes, there is a shortage of nursing. Yes, there are good salary packages, there are visa options, permanent residency pathway, and much more. But again, if you have got any question, feel free to comment down below, send me an email, WhatsApp me, I'll there to help you. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.